Yeah, hello, welcome to my class. Hello, guys. Yeah, I'm going to give for the brief introduction to the probability distribution. Now, in the fourth module under VTU, I think module 3 start from probability distribution. Under the probability distribution, they consider the first definition is random variable. The random variable is a real number which associated with outcomes of the random experiment or trial. If you want to repeat once again, the definition is the random variable is a real number which associated with outcomes of the random experiment. In my notes are written two examples. One of the examples, suppose you toss a coin twice. Once you toss a coin twice, what are the outcomes are expecting? There are two heads, one head, one tail, one head, and all are head, whatever tail. Now only you are expecting how many outcomes? 4 outcomes. Once you this is nothing but a sample space or total outcomes of the trial or exact two cases. Now, after once you consider here, what are the possibility in this random experiment? Either we get a head or tail. Therefore, my random variable denotes getting a number of heads. Suppose you toss a coin twice, or getting a what about that a tail? Suppose you toss a coin twice. Now here, therefore, usually the random variables are denoted by whatever that capital X, Y, Z. That's a standard notation. Here you are tossing a coin twice. What are the outcomes you are expecting? HH, HT, TH, and also both are heads. Now here, what my x may be getting a number of heads. Suppose you toss a coin twice, or x is denotes getting a number of tails. Suppose you toss a coin twice. Therefore, now my x, I'm going to take x denotes number of heads. Suppose you toss a coin twice. What are the possibility? None will be head is there, none will be head is there, 2 will be head, 1 will be head and 2 will be head. Therefore, the values of the random variables are 0, 1 and 2. Because what are the possibility occur in the outcomes that give rise x value? None will be head, 1 will be head and 2 will be head. You can't take more than that. This is a way to assign the value of x. Here I am assigned the values of x, all the possibilities. What are the possibilities? None, 1 and 2. Such type of random variables are called discrete random variable. Whenever we consider all the possible values separately or expressed in the form of table, we treat it that is a whatever that is discrete random variable. Now, how to find the corresponding probability value? P of x. Now, everyone basic definition of probability. What's the basic definition of probability? Probability of any event is nothing but probability of a particular event. Favorable cases to the particular event divided by exact two cases or total number of outcomes. What is total number of outcomes in the sample space here? 4. 0. Probability of none will be get head. What is that value? X denotes number of heads. Suppose you have to choose. What is x is equal to 0? Probability of getting none will be head. Probability of getting none will be head. How many cases you have? Only one case. Therefore, favorable number of cases to the particular event is 1 divided by exact two case. What's exact two case is 4. Therefore, what we get here? 1 by 4. Now, probability of now x denotes number of heads get. Suppose you toss a coin twice. P of x is equal to 1. How many possibilities? 2 possibilities. Therefore, 2 by 4. Therefore, what is x is equal to 1 is 2 by 4. What's the probability of x is equal to both? Suppose you toss a coin twice, both will be head. What we get? Favorable cases 1 divided by exhaustive cases 1 by 4. Now, this is a way to write the probability. Now, I return each and every cases the probability. Such type of random variable is called discrete random variable distribution. Okay, I think everyone is clear how we get a table. Now, before moving to the next step, you please try to understand. Once you write the probability of the corresponding distribution, take that sum. Probability of this sum always must be equal to 1. See, observe 1 by 4, 2 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is nothing but 1 4 by 4 is nothing but 1. Then only say that what you construct the table is correct. This distribution table is called probability distribution table. Each of the probabilities are nothing but probabilities corresponding to the random variable. Whenever I express the random variable values in the table, such type of random variables are called discrete. Therefore, we taken the values from the outcomes of the sample space. Therefore, a random variable is a real number which associated with outcomes of the sample space or trial or exhaustive cases. Not only under the random variable, not only discrete random variable, they have another one is continuous random variable. I'll give one simple example of example. Now, for example, I take one 4th semester electrical. I want to give heights of the 4th semester electrical students. What we are going to do here, we are going to do here, the thing is what we are going to do here, first you have to collect the heights of the students by using unique ID. What is unique ID is USN number. Using USN number, we are going to take the values of what about heights of the students. They start from USN number 1 to, suppose you just imagine 60. In such cases, what we are going to do here, you have to collect from the what actually USN number. Once you collect that, arrange the form of ascending or descending order. Once you arrange the form of ascending or descending order, immediately you know what's the minimum height and maximum height. Now I'm going to define a probability function. What's the word I use? Probability function. Here I told probability distribution. Here, this is nothing but probability function is defined in the interval. Height is minimum is 4 feet, the maximum is 6 feet. Whenever I to define a probability function in the range, in the interval, such type of probability function is nothing but continuous probability function. Then instead of giving 60 students data, better I have to give a probability function within one line. Then easy to carry, easy to convey the thing. And also not only one electrical, I have to collect some other branches also. Is very easy. Whenever I have to define a probability function in the range, in the interval, that is called continuous. Therefore, under the random variable, there are two types. One is as discrete random variable, another one is continuous random variable. Just now I discussed what is my discrete random variable distribution. Okay. Now, see this distribution table just similar to the frequency distribution table. I'll show you one simple thing. Now, in this frequency distribution table, including diploma students, you know how these are the values of 1, 2, 3 like that. The corresponding what about that frequency have. Now, total frequency in the frequency thing, they given what actually total value of the frequency, total number of students like that. Like that, here total probability always 1 because we define in the basic thing what's the minimum probability value 0, maximum is 1. Therefore, whenever you define anything, what's the total probability of the corresponding what about that sample space is nothing but 1. You define any event, the total frequency of the total probability must be 1. Therefore, here total frequency they give us total strength. Here they give us total probability must be equal to 1. This is a difference from this table is called probability distribution table. This table is called frequency distribution table. I'm giving difference, then easy to understand. Now, what's the mean formula for in the what about that? I'm talking about first discrete random variable distribution. Later, we are come to the continuous random variable distribution. Now, while come to the statistics, what's the formula for mean is Fi into Xi divided by total frequency. Same formula for finding a mean in the probability distribution. The formula discrete probability distribution, the formula for the mean is denoted by mu is nothing but sigma xi p of xi divided by total frequency. But what is total frequency value? You already know that must be equal to 1. Therefore, what's a mean formula? What's a mean formula for what about that? In the discrete random variable distribution, probability distribution is xi into p of xi. Now, why the total probability is equal to 1? And also this mean is also denoted by expectation of the random variable. What's a random variable is x. Now, this is a difference we are expecting where in the what about that random what about probability distribution compared to mean. See, here we are not getting a separate formula. We are narrating a formula from statistics, but here total probability is 1, but his total frequency gives us strength of that. That's all. I'm moving to the next one is actually how to find out the what about that variance. No, you just know, I'll keep it together because then easy to understand that. Here, you know the what about that frequency table. In the frequency table, what's the variance formula? Sigma. What about that x minus, what about x bar whole square into total, divided by total frequency. Phi into xi minus x bar whole square total frequency. That is alternative formula for this sigma fi xi square divided by total frequency minus mu square, what about x bar square. This is an alternative formula. You already know that. Now using this, we are going to write what is a discrete formula for probability distribution. Discrete formula for probability distribution is sigma P of x is P. Now instead of this, I'm better to take this alternative formula. What's the alternative formula? Xi square divided by total frequency, total probability. You already know that, that is 1 minus mu square. Therefore, what's the variance formula for in a discrete random variable is P into xi square divided by total probability is 1 minus mu square. Therefore, how we get this formula? From the statistics only. Therefore, finally, I'm going to write, if you want to find out the mean of discrete random variable distribution, what's a formula for mean for the discrete here? Mu is equal to sigma x into p of x. What's a formula for variance is sigma x into p of x, x square into p of x minus mu square for x ranging from minus infinity to plus infinity. This is a formula for finding mean and variance. Square root of the variance is given as standard deviation. Now before moving to the next step, one important I want to explain.